and we're beginning the 8 o'clock hour with none other than our WXXV Celebrate series. And our very own Chief Meteorologist Rob Knight is in the beautiful city of Picayune, and he's joined with Tim Hart, the owner of Southern Char. How's it going over there, Rob?
Okay, unfortunately, the thing about live television, our guest is not here yet. Number two, I'm busy eating king cake, not only with sugar and all the delightful things you're used to, but folks, I'm having a jambalaya king cake, and there's a spinach artichoke king cake, and there's so many more. Grant, I can't believe you've lived in this area for so long. Not once, folks, not once. And we're boys. That's my boy Chiggy, okay? Not once has my man ever said, Rob, you got to come out to Paul's Pastry. Why is that? Why is that, Grant?
Well, because I usually bring Paul's King Cakes into the newsroom. They sell them, on the coast as well at different locations. But, the vibe here, the experience here is really one of a kind, isn't it?
Yeah. Keep talking.
You're digging into that spinach artichoke king cake right there. It's such a gem here in Picayune, Paul's Pastry, that is. Not only do you get the traditional king cake with the different types of fillings, but you get the savory king cakes. How was that right there? Delicious?
Phenomenal. I mean, it's like a spinach artichoke dip baked into this delicious pastry, the bread. Jambalaya, oh my goodness. That's delightful as well, dude. All right, so, man, look, this is the first time I'm out here. Got off 59. Everything is so convenient. And let me say this, I've always wanted to talk on television with my mouth full, so this is something I'm checking off the bucket list.
Right.
You get off at 59, you're right here. Everything is so convenient.
2 exits, of course, the first exit, you got Walmart, a couple of stores, big box stores, some pharmacies and whatnot. It takes you to downtown. And then, of course, we're off of exit 6, the North Picayune exit. You got Paul's Pastry right here at the intersection. And then you've got a movie theater. Rouse's is coming this year. You can see the work being done over there at the shopping center. So this corridor on 43 has really grown, especially in the time that I've been here in Picayune. I've lived here since 2000. Of course, we heard from my dad and my grandparents a little earlier on in the show. That was such a treat to have. But, it really is kind of a hidden gem, I like to say. I love the motto of the city of Picayune, Old South, New Charm,
You told me that a few days ago. I like that. I remember that when you said it. And you're absolutely right. You get off 59, the exit, if you don't slow down before you actually get to, what road is that outside?
Right here is Highway 43.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't slow down on the off-ramp before you get to 43, you run right across and guess where you're going to end up? Paul's Pastry parking lot.
That's right.
Everything is really convenient, man. And you said you spent a lot of time here. What's some of the biggest changes you've seen and some of the things that you really like about the progression of the Picayune and the county as well?
I've loved the addition of new businesses and the relocation, too, of some new facilities popping up to replace older facilities. For instance, down the road as well, the Highland Community Hospital moved to its new location just under a decade ago, actually. And then the site of the old Highland Hospital in downtown Picayune was turned into Crosby Commons, the big park with the amphitheater. It's really turned into a beautiful green space over there. Downtown Picayune, really a gem as well. It's a couple of minutes off the interstate, so if you're just getting off the interstate, you have to go a little ways, but it really is a treat. Lots of green space out there, a great little Main Street vibe going on with a lot of locally owned businesses as well.
Some of the, and I don't mean this as a disrespect, but some of the old timers out there, they like things a certain way. It's always been this way. We like it that way. We want it to always be that way. Now, I do agree to an extent, but growth is inevitable. Growth fuels the area. It fuels the economy. It brings more people to the area. And again, some people may not like that. But one of the things that I've seen and one of the things that I've found from my research about the Picayune area, lots of green space, like you said, but they still manage to hold on to that Americana, the old town values that smaller space kind of feel to it.
That's exactly right. You know, it still has a very small town vibe to it. You know, everybody knows one another, and there's a great, strong sense of community. You know, people love to say that, oh, this is one of the friendliest places you'll ever find. And people are so friendly around here. You know, myself, you know, especially when I'm coming back from work, I like to take some of the back roads, back highways, enjoy some of the scenery just outside of Picayune here in Pearl River County and, you know, within the city. It's just got, especially during the summer months, such a sunny feel, such a big sky feel to it almost. You know, that's how I view it.
Well, Grant, my man, live television, real quick, as I'm looking at you, do I have any spinach in my teeth?
You're good.
All
You're
right,
good.
now I can look back at the camera. Folks, you know our vibe at News 25, man. We get down with being silly at times, most of the times, actually. Buddy, this is live television. One of our guests didn't show up. Way to fill the shot, man, and way to help us out this morning. Folks, we're in Picayune, Paul's Pastry Shop. We're going to have more. By the way, the mayor is already here. We're going to be chatting with him coming up in just a bit. Let's take a look at the forecast real quick for South Mississippi. And folks, we already have sunshine in the area. The 20%, that's pretty much out of South Mississippi. Dominantly, we'll find mostly cloudy through today. But again, in the Picayune community, it seems like the sky just opened up and said, Rob, Grant, News 25, Paul's Pastry, I'm shining my glory upon you because of the bumpy conditions last night. So look, the rest of the week, we're going to be a little cool in the 50s today and tomorrow. It's going to warm back up on Friday. That's 70% Friday. It's mainly for the morning, and then the clouds and the rain is going to depart the area. Grant, the weekend is going to turn out pretty decent. You know, it's winter. We're going to see temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. But again, last year it was so warm, man, people are already crying about how cold it is this year. Me being one of them. You know me, I don't vibe with winter anymore. Yeah, short t-shirt and flip-flops, you know, that's how I get down. So we've got more coming up, and again, the mayor is going to be joining us roughly in about a half an hour or so. We've got Melinda, owns a shop right next door. She's going to be joining us next. But right now, for Grant Chicazola and myself, reporting live from Paul's Pastry in Picayune, WXXV News 25.